Good afternoon, guys. It is Jen from That Printed Vinyl Place. We haven't done a YouTube for a while, so here we are. Today we're going to talk about a new product that we've got in called Sublimation. So Sublimation is basically a chemical transfer of ink into the blank. So let's talk about this and we'll see if we can make it work. Okay, so what I've done here is I've already pre-cut some of our sublimation paper, but basically what will happen is when you get it, it's just a general sort of piece of paper, looks like. So what I like to do is put it face down onto a mat that is nearly done with its lifespan, basically. So I've put it face down. I've gone through and I'm not going to mirror it if the print is face down. And I've got some coasters that I'm going to pop it onto. So I've got a couple of blank ones here. Now we are going to heat those up for about 15 seconds in our press. So what I've actually done, rather than use the gold heat tape that we would normally use on sub, I've actually got some of this Digimask, which is what we use for our printed HTV. So what I'm going to do, when I've finished weeding out what I don't want, I'm going to pop this on the back and peel it off. Okay, so I'm just going to weed out what I'm not going to put onto my coaster. Just like you'd normally weed any vinyl. So we'll do this one first. I did just cut this on the Infusible ink setting on my Cricut machine. That off to the side. So we've got our Digimask here. Now I am just going to drop that onto my design like so and give it a little bit of a rub. Now you want to focus on the design rather than the mat, okay? And now, like normal, we're going to peel our mat off the design, not the design off our mat, okay? So this is our design. We're going to pop it onto our coaster wherever we want it. And now I have cut my Digimask slightly too long on purpose because I want to stick it to the back. Now this is heat resistant, so it's not going to melt or anything like that, but I do like to kind of encase it. So now I've got that where it needs to be. I will pop that in the press, but first I'm going to weed my other little job I've got here. So this is just a plant lover one for one of my friends who is obsessed with plants. You of course could do this however you want. This is just how I like to do it, and I don't know if that's because I come from a vinyl background or not, but this is how I like to use our sublimation sheets. Try and make sure all this is right where it needs to be. Now it didn't cut this bit here very well, so we're just going to kind of give him a little hand there because we don't want to waste it. So this one says Crazy Plant Lady, and it's actually done on our Kawaii Cactus print, which is pretty cool, pretty popular, one of our more popular prints. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some Digimask and I'll show you how to apply it again. Okay, so we've got our piece of Digimask. Just like before, we're going to peel the sticky part off the white backing. We're going to drop it straight onto our design. Again, we're focusing on putting pressure on our design and not the mat. So we're going to flip our mat over and then we are going to peel the mat off the design. not the design off the mat. And here we are. Crazy plant lover. So we are just going to pop this into our press. We are at 194 degrees for 40 seconds. I do like to hold it on for more than 40 seconds if I can though. We really should be probably cooking it for about 65 seconds. Okay, so we have cooked these for about the 65-second mark. They are super hot, please keep that in mind, but look how fabulous they came out. I'm super happy. I'm just peeling it all off. You cannot use the transfer again when you use it for sublimation. It's a one use only. And see, we could have probably pressed it longer because we do still have a bit of ink left on our transfer, but I think all in all, that's a pretty good press. Okay guys, that's how easy it is. So you can get all of your sublimation ink at www.thatprintedvinylplace.com, and we will be adding more and more new patterns every day. Thanks guys, see you later.